For this lesson I've decided to take a slightly different approach to the ones I've done before to hopefully make the vocabulary easier for you to learn by putting in pictures of the things I'm saying, since this is the way that's pretty much always worked for me. So this time we're going to do the names of some animals that were familiar to the Anglo-Saxons. That deor, animal. That deor, which became the word deer in English, but in Old English it just meant an animal in general. Sefuchol, bird. Sefuchol. And that became the modern English word fowl, as in wildfowl. Sebar, boar. Sebar. Sekat, that one's quite obvious. That chicken, again, very obvious. Seaku, cow. Seaku. Seherot, deer. Seherot, and that became hart in modern English, as in, you know, you see a lot of pubs called the White Hart, just means the white deer or the white stag specifically. Sehund, dog. Sehund, which, as you can probably tell, became hound in modern English. That horse, very easy. That horse. That swine, pig. That swine, swine in modern English. That skep, sheep. That skep. And lastly, Serwulf, which is obviously wolf. Serwulf. Right, well, I reveal myself at last. For those of you who don't already know what I look like. But now we're moving on to the grammar for this lesson. So firstly, we have I have, which is ich habe. Ich habe. Then we have du hast, which is thou hast in Shakespearean English, I do believe. It's gone from modern English, that pronoun. But that means you have singular, and you're talking to one person. Next you have he havath, which means he has. Heo havath, she has. And hit havath, it has. And then lastly you have we habath, we have. Ye habath, you have, to a group of people. And hier habath, they have. Also, I didn't mention in the other lesson, but there's also two other pronouns in English, which is when you're talking to two people, or you're talking as two people, if that makes sense. Like yit means you two. So if I would say yit habath, it means you two have, rather than you as a group or you singular have. Wit is the other one, and that means us two. So you could say wit habath, which means us two have, or we two have, something along those lines. And wit and yit both take the same form of the verb as way and ye do, so there's no new verb form for them, which makes it easier. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Wat staat hier halen?